I often find myself in a creative rut, so I figured I'd go talk to a good friend of mine about it. You know him as Nate's. Nate's the one that got me into photography. He's super down to earth and is always up for helping people progress. If there's someone who has good advice for when you find yourself in a creative slump, it's him. I didn't really know what to expect for the day. Every time we hang out is always an adventure. Today we ended up checking out the Exchange District in Winnipeg, and then he showed me this awesome pinball arcade. We ended up on the top floor of a parkade and figured it'd be a pretty cool spot. Some of the questions I wanted to ask him were, how did you get into photography? How did you go about finding your style? How to get out of a creative slump, or just finding yourself unmotivated or scared to make something? What would you tell someone just getting into photography? And then I threw what his #1 album was right now.
Hey, I'm Nate Forrest. How's it going? I'm a photographer from Winnipeg, and I like shooting landscapes and just minimalist photography mostly. So. I got into photography, funny enough, because of a girl. I needed a hobby after a hard breakup, and just one day my friend suggested to me I pick up a camera, and I did, and I fell in love, and yeah. It's my love now. Well, there you go. I think for a long time I spent time looking at what other people did and looking what other people were doing to be successful on Instagram, and it made me shoot similar to them. And one day I was sitting there looking at my images, and I looked at them and I said, these don't show who I am and what I like and what I appreciate. They still spoke to what I liked, and they still showed what I liked, but they weren't necessarily my images. They felt like my interpretation of someone else's image. And I really felt that in order to become something greater as a photographer, and in order to really be an artist, I really wanted to show what I like and what I see. And my style is very much looking for the thing that no one notices, the thing that no one sees, and trying to find that moment and capture it so that when I show others the image, they can see what I saw in that moment. Well, I think the biggest thing to do first and foremost is not to compare yourself to anyone else, and to stop looking at what everyone else does as I'm not doing that, and start looking at how you can be better and what you don't like about your own work, and how you can change it. I mean, the best thing to do for creativity is just go do something different. For me, the easiest thing is I just take my camera and I go outside for a walk, and I just start taking pictures. And even if I might come back with everything shit, but it's one of those things that if you don't do it, you're never gonna get past it. You just have to keep doing it. It's like anything else. You're never gonna grow unless you continue to try to grow. Shoot every day, carry your camera with you, shoot with 1 to 2 lenses, have a small set that you can carry with you all the time, literally every moment of the day. Anytime you're walking somewhere, doing something, you might see a random thing and just like pull the camera up, bang, I wanted that shot. If you don't have your camera with you, you can't shoot it. It'll train you to always be looking for the shot. #1 album is the new Noah Gunderson album. I forget the title of it. White Noise, that's what it's called, by Noah Gunderson. Best album, pop it on anytime. It's the best.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was easy.
So we had an absolute blast today. Just a little backstory. Nate's the one that got me into photography. I had bought a camera just to take pictures of the family. I didn't know it was going to turn into video, but it did. Go check him out. He's one of the best photographers I know. He's very inspiring. And look in the bottom, or I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone else does this. So go look somewhere for him. He's good. And other than that, as you can see, the studio is sort of taking shape. There's still a lot of work to be done, but it's being done, so that's cool. So thanks a lot for watching. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye now.